It's recording. So we are here, right?
Okay, thank you. Yes.
Yes, very visible now.
Let me. So we were here. So you are familiar with the Active Directory. Why Active Directory is needed for the Exchange? Because it communicates with the Active Directory and user information to function it. And you might be familiar with the Active Directory. That Active Directory has different components like forest, schema partition, configuration partition, domain partition, and global catalog. Are you all familiar with this? Because these things are integrated with the Exchange.
Yes, sir.
If you are not familiar with this, no problem. I will explain you that in later way.
So I'm not sure. I'm not
You are
familiar
not
with all.
you are not
Yes, sir.
familiar. So you
Yeah.
haven't seen the Active Directory. No problem.
Yeah,
We will.
Active Directory I have seen, but I don't know actually
Okay, no
little
problem.
knowledge.
Uh, how many of you know that it looks like this kind of things, like what picture we have in our screen? Anybody who is not familiar with this?
No, I'm also not familiar what exactly the
It
use and
is
how it's
okay.
creating the backend. Yeah. What is the architecture and all. So I don't know.
Okay, no problem. You have seen this TNS because I think the people they don't know about the Active Directory. They also have not seen these things. So not a problem. Let's discuss in a way like Active Directory has these components like forest, schema partition, configuration partition, domain partition, and the global catalog. So these are required for the Exchange. For an example, what forest is, because see, if you see the Exchange organization and Active Directory forest one-to-one relationship, it has a one-to-one relationship with this forest. Forest means if you have a domain name. For an example, I say you have a domain name. Raj want to establish his own company, and he took the domain like raj.com. So he will create a Active Directory forest. So raj.com is a first server that is a global catalog in his organization, and he set up the Active Directory with the raj.com. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Clear, sir.
Okay, so that means and now the Raj is going to expand his company, and he needs some subdomains, like he want marketing.raj.com, and he needs like sales.raj.com, and again he collaborated with the different company who says like you can say the any other name like govind.com. So all these things means if you have a forest, if you have a subdomain, if you have a tree domain inside that, if you're not familiar with this subdomain and tree domain, when we will install the Active Directory, I will explain that to you. Right now, just this is a small theoretical part, and I want you to listen this because it is important. See, when you are deploying Exchange, it doesn't means that if you have for an example, we take it as a Google, like google.com, we have apps.google.com. We don't need a different Exchange server for apps.google.com and google.com. Only the one Exchange server will work with the forest wide. It can be like in your forest, you have a multiple domains and subdomains along with the tree domains. Subdomains are the domains which carry the parent name. For an example, google.com, apps.google.com, tribe.google.com, forms.google.com. These are the subdomain, they are carrying the parent name. So for all these subdomains, we don't have to deploy the Exchange again and again and multiple Exchange. Only the one Exchange server is required to the forest wide. Getting my point?
Yes, got it.
Yes, very clear.
Okay. And there is a schema partition in our Active Directory. I will show you the schema partition. I will show you the configuration partition while we do the hands-on. So why we need to extend the schema? Because every Active Directory has a schema number there. So we have to extend the schema before installing the Exchange server. So in this exchange, in this schema, what we have a classes and attributes. So these classes and attributes without Exchange, they are Exchange classes and attributes are not installed automatically when we install the Active Directory. So to install the Exchange classes and attribute, we have to extend the schema so that our Active Directory can occupy the classes and attribute for the Exchange. And same goes with the configuration partition. It you can see controls like all domain control in the forest, like ADDS replicates the configuration partition among all domains in the forest. And it means like configuration of Exchange server organization replicates throughout the forest. That includes the Exchange organization objects such as global settings, email address policies, transport rule, and address list. We will see that in a later way. And again, we have a domain partition. We have a recipient objects like groups, user, mail enabled user, and contacts in this domain. And if we talk about the global catalog, basically if you have a multiple domain and subdomain, what it does, it keeps the partial information of all the domain and subdomain user to it. So it has all the information of all the domain and subdomain. So this is the point here to explain you just because why ADDS is necessary. And one thing to note here, you cannot think Exchange server without Active Directory. Never try to install Exchange server without Active Directory because it is not designed in that way. And also, whenever you are trying it with the multiple sites, like if you have a site A and site B, the global catalog server should be there in each site. If somebody is familiar with the Active Directory, he will be getting my point. Or
Yes,
maybe
sir. So
the
RODC will not work with the another location.
no, RODC, no. See, if you configure the RODC as a global catalog, still it's not going to work. Don't try to install the Exchange on RODC if it is configured as a global catalog. You need a proper global
Proper
catalog.
DC, ADC, additional domain controller or something like that.
Yeah. You need that properly. And next, it is highly dependent on the DNS record.
Yes.
So DNS is host A record, MX record, and the this SRV record. Basically, host
So
A is a
these record will be discussed, no, sir.
yeah. We will discuss this record. I'm just showing you like before installing the Exchange, what should be prepared.
Okay, sir.
Like what should be you should be familiar with this. I'm showing this way, and later on we will configure. When we will configure the things, then you will know in a better way.
Okay,
Just
thank you.
Hi,
host a
Techi here.
record. Yeah.
Okay, just I want to just confirm if the screen you're showing us is the Exchange server requirements where we have the techijack.inside users and computers screen.
No, I have this Exchange server DNS requirement on the screen. Everyone is seeing that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can see. Active
No, the
Directory user list.
current
Yes, sir.
page we can see Exchange server requirement.
Yes. ADDS, Active
Uh,
Directory Domain Service.
yes, this one I can also see.
Okay, just allow me a moment. Now,
Yes. Better.
Yes, so we
Now
can
I
see
can
it
see the
now.
DNS one.
You came to the DNS SRV resource record.
yeah. The earlier the screen was this. I think you missed
No,
it.
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah, we
we,
we
miss
we
all
it.
missed
missed
it. Yeah.
it.
We miss it. Yes.
Yeah. That was my mistake. I'm really sorry for that. The thing I was explaining from here, like forest was this the exchange, like forest you need only the one exchange server, the forest wide. So no
Yes.
problem. I'll show you these things later. Let's discuss about the DNS. We need a SRV resource record, host A record, and MX record. So MX record is basically a record which helps you to receive the emails from the internet, and host record provide the host name to the IP address mapping where the host is located. And same way the SRV record is to identify the server and locate the domain controller for the client in a specific domain or in a specific Active Directory site.
Okay, that's help us for the auto discovery, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
This is the requirement for Exchange 2016 software requirement. If you are seeing the screen, I want to know like all are on the same screen, Exchange 2016 software requirement.
Yes.
Yes, I can.
Yes.
Let it see it.
Yeah, so the Windows Server 2012 standard or data center, or R2 2012 R2 data center or standard edition, or Windows Server 2016 standard or data center edition. You can install Exchange 2016 on these operating system. And along with this, you should have these following software like Microsoft.NET 4.7.1, Visual C++, redistributable package for 2012, 2013, and Unified Communication Managed API. Earlier, these were the only requirement. If you are trying to install it now, today, if you are trying to install it today, if you are trying to install 2016 Exchange, you also need a IIS URL rewrite. Earlier it was not there, but now it is required. So you can add IIS URL rewrite to this as well. And if we see about the Exchange 2019 software requirement, you can install it on Exchange Server 2019 standard or data center edition. And this is the first Exchange server that can be installed on the server core. I explained you last time as well, because the earlier version of this Exchange 20 earlier version of Exchange prior to this 2019, you cannot install it on the server core, but you can install 2019 on the server core. And again, the same software requirements are needed like this. All the software like we have discussed, this unified communication, Visual C++, Microsoft.NET, along with the IIS URL rewrite. This information is not complete, because now what happens once after the 2019 Microsoft introduced the Exchange Server 2022 and Windows Server 2022 and the Windows Server 2025. So Exchange 2019 can be installed on Windows Server 2019, 2022, and 2025 as well. And same requirement we have for the Exchange Server 2025 as well, because if you are following the requirement of Exchange Server 2019, that means you are following the requirement for Exchange Server 2025. There is no change, even the code is same. Anybody want to ask any question?
Yeah, so what is the difference between the standard version and the core version?
See, core version means that you are not you're not in a graphical way. You will be
Okay, it's
seeing
only
only the
command line.
yeah, you will be seeing only the
Okay.
command lines, and nothing will be in a graphical way.
For the server, we cannot see anything. If you can take the uh, this remote, sorry, not remote. If you are accessing from the browser, then we can see
Terminal,
the
I
thing.
guess. Terminal or PowerShell console, something
Terminal.
like that.
Terminal or
Yeah.
PowerShell console, but but still you can access the ECP. It's not like that. ECP will not be a graphical way. You can open it on another computer, and you will see the ECP. You will see the Exchange web OVA, Outlook on the web. That will work in a graphical way, but the server you cannot see the graphic in a graphic way. Got
Okay,
it?
got it. Yes.
And also along with these softwares, you have a Windows requirement completed, you have installed that softwares, and now these are the Windows Server role and features that are required to install. So we don't need to learn this thing. There is a plenty of available material on the internet which will give you this. So even nobody learn it, but these are the requirement I'm saying. I'm telling you just to like, if somebody has a checklist, you have to mark these things as well, because without these we cannot install it.
So
So
before installing the Exchange server, we have
mhm.
to install all the services, right?
Yeah, we are
Okay.
we will try to install it. I'm just completing it, like mm, trying to complete it as soon as possible, and then we will go to the live server and we'll see that. And this is the Exchange hardware sizing. You can see that, like it would be better, like if you see that we have a mailbox role. Exchange 2019 needs at least minimum 128 gigs, and Exchange transport needs that for like 64 gigs. And for the edge transport, it's a 4 GB, and a mailbox, it's 8 GB for the 2016. And this is the minimum, like 30 GB of Exchange binaries, 200. This is the minimum requirement Microsoft has listed on their website. And the Intel 64-bit and AMD 64-bit architecture is needed for the Exchange. 32-bit is no longer supported with this. So this is the hardware sizing for the Exchange 2016 and 2019.
So, sir, what is the major change in 19 and 16?
The major change is there is a better, you can see that there is a MCDB feature that is a new in Exchange 2019. And it's not, most of the protocols are handled by like the MAPI over HTTPS.
Hmm.
So what is MCPD? What you
MCDB
said?
is a meta cache database. Like it really makes the thing fast. Like you can, when you have a database there, so switching the database into the, like different way, it requires a additional SSD space, and putting the cache there. Like cache means when you put the cache somewhere, it you can access the data more quickly and you can execute the things more quickly. So Exchange 2019 put that, it was in the Exchange 2019 only. It was not available in the 2016.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Got it.
So now let's see the Exchange server infrastructure requirement. Infrastructure requirement means when you are trying to install the things, like for an example Exchange, you should uh, be like aware of that, what is the Active Directory forest level we are using. So if you are installing Exchange Server 2019, the schema master must be running minimum of Windows Server 2012 R2. That means your global catalog server should be like your forest functional level should be Windows 2022 2012 R2. You can see here the domain and functional level must be this. If you are trying to install Exchange where your forest level is Windows Server 2008 or 8 R2, the Exchange will not get installed. And with the, if you're doing with if you are going with Exchange 2016, the minimum forest level should be 2008 R2. And with the Active Directory, you should have the integrated, like DNS should be integrated with the Active Directory. The additional DNS should not be there, because whenever you install the Active Directory, DNS get automatically installed. So the main focus of this slide is to know that when you are planning to install Exchange 2016, the minimum of forest should be like 2008 R2, or it can be later, but the minimum is 2008 R2. And for 2019 Exchange, it is minimum is 2012 R2. And nowadays you will not see this thing, but this is a minimum. Like if you are going with the older legacy versions, still 2012 R2 forest can be installed. Exchange 2019 can be installed there. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So preparing ADDS for Exchange installation. So this is the once you set the operating system, you choose the operating system, you install the software properly there, you install the roles there. So now the exchange is ready to install. But before installing, you have to set up the things, like you have to prepare the AD, you have to prepare the schema, you have to prepare the domain. So preparing the AD means, I already explained you that, like, preparing the schema will extend the schema and will put the exchange attributes and class to the Active Directory partitions. Prepare AD will prepare the universal security group in the root domain, because if you go to the Active Directory without exchange, there will be the list of the users and groups, but there will not be a list of exchange server security group. So once we prepare the AD, then the Active Directory has this feature, like the group is included, added there, exchange server universal security group. And we when we prepare the domain, it the domain were exchange the all recipients, like with the domain subdomain, it prepares the all subdomains with the prepare domain command. We will run these command. So this is the lab scenario, this is the old lab scenario for so I'm just getting out of it. So right now you cannot see any screen.
No, we
No,
cannot.
sir.
No, we
So
cannot.
I'm going to connect with my server, and I think the you can see this.
Not yet. No, yes.
Yes.
Now I can see it.
Yes.
So we have already configured exchange 1, exchange 2. So let me shut them down, turn it off.
So you are doing physically?
Yeah, this server is located on the data center, and I'm accessing it through the VPN.
Okay. So I have a one question. For example, I have a limited access of the server and the exchange as well. So let's suppose EX01 has shut down and now the traffic has moved to the EX02, right? And able to see through the PowerShell command that the particular one server has shut down, but how to identify what particular physical server is shut down? So is there any IP address assigned to the particular server or what? What will the
Yeah, there is
procedure to
a
identify which?
there is the IP address assigned with that. You can just do the IP config and check the IP, that which server you have given the IP and what IP you have given to it. If you are able to connect with the this, and even you can see the get exchange server, you will get the name of that exchange server.
Okay, exchange server, I get the name. So how can we identify? Let's suppose there is five server
See,
in the one rack
there is a
and one of them is shut
EX0.
down.
Yeah, there is
Okay.
a EX01, EX02. Even you can go with the PowerShell, and if you see get database copy status, you will see the
Mhm.
things EX01 server down, service down. You will see their services down.
So against this EX01 through this
I
PowerShell
think
command, is there any
may I know you are
Kadir? I'm
Raj.
Kadir. Kadir, Kadir.
Kadir,
Kadir Ansari.
last time in the Friday session you were there,
Yes, yes, I was there.
and
Yeah,
I show
you
you
have.
when I just paused or did something with the
Yes, yes.
databases, and
Remember. Yeah, I
I
remember.
restarted the server. At that time, it
Mhm.
was showing the service down, right?
Service down. Yeah.
Yeah, it
So
was
I can
showing.
see on, yes, I can see on the PowerShell result that the server is down, right? So how can we identify based on this result key that particular server is down?
Because along with the service down at the left side you will see ex01 database
Mhm.
db01 service down. That means
Oh,
db01 on
that result
ex01 is
also
service
come
down.
up.
Yeah, that
Okay,
result
got
will
it.
come up, that it will show you the exchange name, database name,
Mhm.
and then it will
Mhm.
say services down.
Okay. Is there any
You
command
can,
is
if
also
you are
available so we can
accessing the
in
server from
this?
console admin center, from DAG you can see one server is offline.
Yeah, okay, got it. So
No, I
apart
don't think
from it,
it will show there offline, but you will not be see if you try to connect with the ECP with the IP, you can get the things. There are a lot of things you can identify with which server is down. Either you open the exchange with the IP, the one is opening, that is working, and another one is not opening, that is not working. And if one is working, you simply type the get exchange server, it will show you the name of the exchange server. So it will show you the name which is working, and it will not show you the name of that which is not available. Even it might show you the name because the command is with the it is associated with the things. Even if the server is down, it will show you that there is a two exchange server, but you can identify it with the IP or accessing it with the IP, like on the web it will not open.
mhm.
Or if you have
Okay,
access, you can see the get database copy status, and then you will see the services down and database is this and exchange is this.
okay. Shall we get the IP address as well?
Yeah, you can get the IP address. See,
Okay.
the things are that how to identify this. You can note it down your queries, and we will check that everything
Oh, okay.
once we have the things in place. So let me increase the processor of this, and let's okay,
Are
that
we making any changes?
memory
We
is
cannot see. We can only see reattach this tab, the page you have shared with us.
I'm doing right click here. Can you see?
Okay, yes,
No,
it's visible now.
no, sir.
Yes.
Yes, I can see now.
Yeah, I can.
See, this is the training PC. Let's try to configure our Active Directory first. Fine. I'm connecting it. Can you see the connection? Yeah,
Yes.
this a small window of
Yes.
this machine.
We are installing a new OS.
No, 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 no. I did that because I don't want to waste the time on that installation part. I think everyone knows that.
Also, AD is installed.
No, no, it is not installed because I want to show the people those don't know how to install AD. I'll show them.
Oops.
I'm making it large. Let me know if you can see the screen because
Yes, I can see large. You need to install the tool on the server, sir. As like the VMware, some I forgot the what is the in Hyper-V. What is the name of that tool?
what is the tool? But you can see this. You can see this.
Only the attaching the tab, reattaching the tab, this tab.
You can see this.
The screen is blank.
Screen in bracket. It's showing only reattach this tab.
Reattach this tab. And now?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing, sir.
Okay. What about now?
Your
Nothing.
screen is not shared.
Nothing is visible for me.
Okay, let me do it in another way. Just allow me a moment.
Yeah, sure. Take your time.
Can you see now?
Okay, yes, we can see
Yes,
you're
sir.
logged
Yes,
into the
Yes.
Yes, sir.
server.
Yes, sir.
You can see it now, right?
Yes.
So we are going to configure this server as a Windows, as we will do as a DC, like domain controller. And before that, you make sure that your Windows is updated. When you are in the production environment, make sure that it is updated. I did updated it yesterday, but still there are more updates. So I am doing that. And what I did here, I just install the IP. And let me show you the IP as well. So this is our DC machine, domain controller. We are going to make a domain controller and we will install Active Directory in this computer. And one thing I want to note you guys, IP is 102. Network ID is 192.168.12 and the IP is 102. Govind, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Okay,
Yes,
you are
yes.
saying, okay. See, the gateway is this. Everyone can see that. Is there anyone who is not familiar with this thing?
So this is the IP where you have configure on the Windows machine, right?
Yes.
And the gateway you have provided of the exchange or server.
This is the gateway of the router. It's not
Oh, gateway of
like
the router. Okay. Okay.
you just connect the internet, like you
Yeah.
just connect the internet, and
Uh-huh.
here you can see like you can use the preferred DNS. But I want to show you something. That's why I did that.
Okay.
Whenever you are configuring your Active Directory root domain, that is the first Active Directory server, you should point your IP as a preferred DNS server should be your IP. Mark
Same.
that point, because many of the time you will face problem with this thing. And if this is wrong, the DNS part is completely wrong.
In other case, want to keep the DNS on the other server. What will in that case?
See, you want to put the DNS on the other server, but here you need a Active Directory integrated DNS, because when you install the Active Directory, there is a DNS installed. And the part for this is that the DNS will be resolved by my server. The SRV record will be hosted on this server. That then only the client will be authenticated to this. This is for the local DNS. But if you want additional DNS server, or you want your internet queries to go somewhere else, you can additionally install the that server and you can point there as well. But your client needs this 102 to authenticate with this DC.
Okay, good.
You got it?
Yes.
And what will happen there? Mark a note here. 102 is there in the preferred DNS server, and there will be something happen automatically. Okay. If I click on OK, 102 is the IP of my DC, and the same for the DNS. Here it says the connection is connected. Will I be able to ping the Google?
If
No,
the
so
gateway is correct,
if
you
the
can.
routing
If
the
the gateway is
routing is
correct,
not
you can ping.
Gateway is correct. I want a answer from everyone. Kadir, what do you say? Yes or no?
I
Answer
don't
me yes
think
or no.
so. If the
No,
IP is
no.
not routed and the connection is not established, and is it going through the router to ISP?
Yeah, the gateway is router. The gateway is router.
Gateway is router.
Yeah,
Okay.
gateway we have their router.
I don't. Oh, okay. Uh, for me, it's no. It will not ping the Google. Let's see.
Okay, Shehzad, what do you say?
Sir, it can ping, sir. If
No,
the DNS,
answer me yes or no.
yes,
DNS server, yes. Okay, Linus,
Yes, you should. Yeah.
Raj,
I think yes, sir.
Govind.
Yes, sir, if it is connected.
Let's see. It's pinging.
So how it's pinging then?
Yeah. The reason, the thing, the who asked this question? How is pinging?
Yeah, I'm Kadir Ansari.
Kadir. It
remove the
should
gateway,
not
then
ping.
try to ping.
It should not ping the. It should not ping the Google. It should not ping the Google, because see why it's pinging might be there some cache or other server was of the same IP. But let's do one thing.
Check if the internet is working.
Internet is working there, but see the thing is that internet works with this DNS and this gateway.
Because
So
still this 102 is not configured as a DNS server. Just you put the
yeah,
IP.
yeah. That's the reason it is not configured as a DNS server. Then it should not ping it.
It should not ping it. Because still you just put the IP address. You didn't select as a server this. You didn't promoted this server as a DNS or Active Directory, but still it's pinging.
Yes, we didn't promoted it because once we install the Active Directory, I think I lose the connection. I'll connect it again.
During the Active Directory installation, you will check the DNS also on the same server.
Yeah, it will install. It will install automatically.
So DNS role is installing along with the Active Directory roles, right?
You
No, no,
can
no,
see the screen again back.
No, not
no,
yet.
no.
Why it's happening like that?
Uh, the DNS server is the another role of Windows server. But
I'm
whenever we
sharing you the
install,
entire screen. I think now you will be able to see everything.
yes, yes, yeah, yes, screens is shared with us.
I made it 1112. Let's see. So still,
So do one thing, just
I
flush
need
the
to
IP address.
flush. Yeah.
Plus
Uh,
DNS IP config.
it's
Still,
still pinging.
okay.
What happening?
Yeah. Can you do
See,
NS lookup? Let's see. We're gonna
my
see
pay. Yeah,
where
yeah,
it's
yeah.
coming
You are
from.
right. I think you can see this screen as well.
Yeah,
yes,
yes.
Yes.
mobile stream.
Yeah. I just want to confirm that I did not turn off it. I think that's the reason why it's happening there. See the reason behind it. I turned off this exchange 01. Sorry, I turned off this exchange, right?
Yes,
But this has the same IP 102.
Did you see? Yeah. So it was
Oh, yeah.
resolving using it.
The IP was configured. It is 112 even. So 112 is also pinging.
Yeah, it was also pinging, but it should not do that.
Okay.
Let's see.
server tool installed है इसका. वो थोड़ी screen is little getting slow.
Got the thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And why I was showing this thing to you, because I want to show you the thing, like if we should configure the 102 and 102 here as well.
Yes.
So right now this is not a DNS server, so
A
it should
DC
not,
IP, right?
yeah, it should not ping it. But once we install the DNS, then it will ping it. That's the
Yes.
work of DNS. It will resolve the query for us. And same, it will resolve the query for other host as well. So let's go and install the DC. DC. We have the IP there in a proper way, and let's
Yes.
launch the server manager. Before doing this, make sure that you have the proper time zone set. Adjust your time zone, and with the proper time zone, like I'm in India, I have selected this one, so I will change it to
Kolkata.
this. Time zone is there, server is updated. Let's install the roles and feature. So click on add role and feature. Everyone is there. I don't want you to miss this part.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes. So
Next.
you are
Yes,
installing
sir.
Active Directory, right?
Yeah, I'm installing Active Directory. You can see
Okay.
it's not, it's picking the some name, and the
Random number.
apipa is there.
A pipa. Yes.
Yeah, I think it's more than one nick.
Uh,
Sir, I have one question. Mm.
who has
Go
missed?
go ahead.
Okay, I have sent you the one screenshot. Mm,
Yeah, I saw
one,
that.
okay,
Yeah.
so I I already have that one forest Active Directory, and I'm getting IP from there. So that time, in this scenario, how can I add the new IP and for this Active Directory?
See, if you already have the Active Directory forest there, so you already have the forest. That
Yes,
means you have to install the Exchange, not the Active Directory now. You already have the forest. You say no, is e square dot local.
yes.
You have that. You already have the Active Directory installed. Now don't
Mhm.
install the Active Directory. Now you have to plan for the Exchange.
Okay, sure, sir.
Let's rename this. My DC01. Okay, fine.
Yes.
Let me restart it so that it can pick. It can remove that apipa and can pick the proper name. I think now the entire screen is visible, right?
Yes, I'm able to see.
Yes, sir.
And also, let me tell you that if you are not familiar with this Hyper-V, you can increase the things like increase the processor or increase the RAM only once the machine is off. And when the machine is running, you cannot change the processor or the RAM.
Actually, I have also Windows Home version, but the Hyper-V is not installing because of the edition. So are you using the same or different?
Windows, which Windows 10 Home Edition?
Windows 11 Home Edition.
I don't think that works with Home Edition. I think.
Okay.
Did you Google that it's available or not?
Yeah, Google it. So I did not get any fix. Some of the articles saying and giving some command to figure out, but I tried and did not get resolution. Maybe it's not compatible.
No, home basic doesn't have this option Hyper-V.
Okay.
I don't think it should be there because you will get the Hyper-V Pro version or
Yes.
Hyper-V is not
Yeah.
available on. It's not available. It's not available for this home
Home
version.
edition is not available.
Okay.
And right now you see no network access after the restart.
Yeah. One zero two.
Why it's taking that long? So I did this, add role and features. We are going to install the Active Directory, role-based or feature-based installation. Now you can see my DC01 is the name and the IP is correct there. You see all?
Yes.
Next,
Yes, sir.
next here, now we have to select this Active Directory domain services. We will check that and include management tool. It will include the ADDS tool, ADLDS tool. Okay, I will add this and see here we are not checking the DNS. Everyone see that we are not checking the DNS, but DNS will be installed. So that's why I was saying that if you install the Active Directory, DNS will be installed. If you want to plan a different DNS for your internet, you can plan and forward the things in a different way. But Active Directory has to be the integrated with the Active Directory DNS. So no change here. Group policy management will be installed. Azure Arc will be installed, and .NET Framework 4.8. Mark it here. See it here. .NET 4.8 is installing here because we need that, and that is a requirement of Exchange. If we do not have that, we have to install it, but it is there. So let's proceed with next again and install. So at this moment, it is just installing the Active Directory domain services. It is not configuring it. The person who don't know how to install and configure the Active Directory, this is the way how we can install it. And when we install this Active Directory, then it creates the, when we will configure it, it will create the domain partition, configuration partition, and the schema partition. I think I should have to increase the, I think I have to increase the core of this PC so that it can perform better. It's looking slow. So I think everyone knows this, or Raj knows this, Kadir knows this, Shehzad knows this, and Linus also knows this, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
And what about
So
Govin?
Yes,
previous
sir, little
him.
bit in the past.
Tahir joined the session.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see. So we are just installing this Active Directory. And by the things you can see, this group policy management is going to install remote server administration tool, ADDS and ADLDS tool. These are the administration tool and the Active Directory module for Windows PowerShell. This will be installing, and later on, once these things are installed, we will configure it.
So what is the use of AD/LDS?
ADLDS is a lightweight directory service. Actually, it
Oh,
is
okay,
helpful
got it.
like what you
Yeah,
got
yeah.
it.
It's yeah. So actually, this is the used for, I guess, carrying out the user's information and trying to find out in the Active Directory and fetching the details like that. Is it?
But yeah, you can use the third party module with this. For an example, you have a PHP website or PHP internal kind of a CRM thing, and you want to
Mhm.
authenticate the user through the Active Directory. Like you want the user to log into their CRM with the help of the Active Directory so that they can get the single sign on kind of experience. At that time, you cannot integrate the third party application with direct Active Directory. You need the help of the ADLDS, that is a lightweight directory access, so that it can authenticate with the Active Directory.
Oh, okay. So is this also used for the attribute editor?
Attribute reader,
Editors to fetch
I'm
the
not
details
aware of.
and then.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
okay.
it
No,
fetch
no.
the detail, because see, if it has to authenticate the user, it will fetch the
Mhm.
detail from the Active Directory.
Oh, okay. I did
I'm
not know.
closing this, and I will see we have a yellow exclamation mark here now, and now it says promote this server to a domain controller. You can see that.
Yes.
Yes.
What I'm doing here, I'm just providing this server a little bit more capacity so that we can do the things in a good way. Let me shut it down. Once the things will be set, we will change it. Let me do it 8 GB. So we are back and let's try to set the things up with the Active Directory. Usually it does not take that much time to refresh the things, but today it's taking a bit longer to refresh the this dashboard.
Okay.
And also see here, right now you can Active Directory users and computers. See here, to manage users and computer administrative rights. It's not opening. We have that, but you can see what is the scenario there. You can see the cross there, Active Directory user and computer. We have not
Right.
configured it yet. So it is there, but just
Just give the yellow mark.
we have the things for this Active Directory user and computer site and services, but none of them will work until we configure it. Okay, this does not make more effect. Let me promote this server to a domain controller. See here, we can see now the screen added domain controller in an existing domain. So this is the first domain. So add a new domain to an existing forest. See, if we have existing forest, then only we can add a new domain to an existing forest. And even we can add a new domain controller to existing domain if we already have some already uh, pre-configured. Because this is the first server, so neither we will choose this because it says the domain, it will ask the root domain. We don't have any root domain. So at this point of time, we have to select the add a new forest. So the forest name, I'm just typing it as a techiecheck.net. Though, though you can type it as techiecheck.local as well, but when we will configure our public domain, at that time we have to create the new DNS zone. Either you can do it as a local, or either you can go with your direct public name. If my domain is, for an example, google.com, techiecheck.net, I will use the root domain as a techiecheck.net and will configure our internal DNS accordingly. And we have to not create the additional zone here. I will show you to create the additional zone as well when we will try to implement some additional accepted domain with this exchange. So how you can do that, I will show you that as well. So as if now I am taking it as techiecheck.net as a domain, as a root domain, because I have a public DNS for this domain. I have purchased this domain. So I'm going to use techiecheck.net for my exchange and for my Active Directory. So organization is techiecheck.net, and I will be configuring exchange for this organization. Any question?
No, sir.
No.
So proceeding with next. Now it says forest functional level and domain functional level. So here I say that if we are like when we are installing Exchange 2016 or 19, it should be on 2012 R2 if we are using 19, and 2008 R2 if we are using 16. But here, see, we are using it as a fresh, and I think none of the organization will buy 2016 now, because it is going to expire in October, this October. So hardly, I think 2 months are remaining. So everyone will be, if somebody is trying to purchase it now, it will try to purchase 2025 exchange. And if they are going to deploy, so minimum still the 2016 is also the older one, but let's keep it as
So
to a 2016.
so 16 is going to expire, or the only support is going to expire?
See, if the support is going to expire, that means you are not going to the you are not getting the update for 2016. You are not getting the update for 2019 as well. Support is going to expire. It will the organization, those who have, even the organization are running 2013 as well, but they are vulnerable now.
So they are managing internally. They are not getting any support from the Microsoft, right?
They are not getting
So,
support from Microsoft. They are getting third party support. If
oh,
somebody
third
asks
party
me to
support.
help, yeah, if somebody asks me to help with the exchange 2013, 16, even 19, or even 2010, I will say, okay, no problem, I'll help you, no problem. But
Uh,
Microsoft is not going to support you for the 2010, 2013, and after October it will not support you for the 2016 and 19 as well. So
oh,
that's
okay.
why it released this 2025 version. So
Mm,
now
and
here
what
you
about
can
the
see.
exchange?
What about the exchange? Which version?
The 16
I'm
is
talking
supporting
about the
Microsoft?
exchange. I'm talking about the exchange only. I'm not talking about this
Oh,
Windows server.
oh,
I'm
okay, okay,
talking about
got it.
Windows Exchange 2016 and 2019 will be ended in October, and
October, okay.
uh, you will not get the update from the Microsoft for these product like 2016 and 19. They will be providing the update for only 2025 exchange.
Yeah, got it. Thank you.
So this is the first server. You can see the global catalog is selected here, and it is
Yes.
not highlighted. Even I cannot uncheck it. Even I can uncheck the DNS here, but it is not really recommended. Like if you are using Active Directory, DNS should be there. So don't uncheck the DNS. And this is the first server. So global catalog will be this. So this is what we are creating here. We are creating a forest. We are creating a forest, and inside the forest there can be like some subdomain like sales.techiecheck.net. Any other domain can be there, and if there can be tree domain, the tree domain and subdomain means subdomains carry the parent name, but tree domain does not carry the parent name. If I want to create a tree domain inside this, I can create some another name like a different name with this, like techiecheck.com, not .net but techiecheck.com. That will be a tree domain. If you need a password for this,
So let's suppose uh, we have decided to build a separate server for DNS. So what happened in this situation? Will I need to install the role of the DNS server in the forest domain or not?
no, you have to you have to what you have to do, you have to install the you have to forward the DNS. Basically you have to
Oh,
forward the query to you, I mean to say, like authentication part will be handled by your internal DC server, and if you want it to go to the online, that DNS query can be forwarded to the another level of exchange server in your organization, and then it will resolve the query from the outside world.
okay. So
If you
even
want to
if we are
install another
forwarding,
DNS server, if you
Mhm.
want to install another DNS server, you can still install another DNS server in this environment as well. But uh, it it can be like if you want it to totally different, that can be totally different, not linked with this techiejack.net.
Okay, so even that scenario, so we have to install the domain name system, right, in this server to forward the query, right? Is
See,
it?
if you see, Active Directory does not only used for the exchange. Active Directory is used for the users as well. Users
Yeah, yeah.
will be authenticating. Your users will be authenticating with this DC. So how they will authenticate? They will authenticate when the client computer will have a DNS record of this server. Then only they are coming to this server checking for the authority
yeah.
server key. Then they will authenticate it. But you can, what you can do, you can restrict this DNS recursion in your on premises. Only the authentication is going to be happened with this Active Directory integrated DNS. But if you want the query to be resolved outside world, you can do one thing. You can add an additional DNS server. In that DNS server, you don't need to install the Active Directory. You just go and install the DNS server. Once the DNS server is installed, then from here, for the external queries, you can put the forwarders to
Okay.
from inside this DNS. You can put the forwarders. Then forwarders
Forward.
will
Okay.
forward the query to that DNS server, and that will resolve the query from the for the internet. Clicking
Okay.
on clicking on next, and here it says specify DNS delegation option. So this is the first server, so nothing has to be delegated here. Just click on next, and now it will select the NetBIOS domain name. NetBIOS means like we have a techiejack.net, that is a .com is a root level, and techiejack is a NetBIOS name, and www dot or mail dot techiejack dot net is a fully qualified name. So here we have a NetBIOS name techiejack. So it has
So
picked it automatic.
okay,
Go
what is
ahead.
the use of it then? NetBIOS domain name?
The earlier version of networking was happening with this NetBIOS name. Right now the DNS is the concept, but the earlier version in like 95 or 98, you can say, we were using these NetBIOS name, and through the NetBIOS name, computer names, these work group or internet network was formed. On the network, computer was recognized by the by this NetBIOS name.
Okay. Yeah, this is the
So
legacy of
yeah, it's a kind of a
domain.
legacy, you can say.
Hmm.
Proceeding with next. So here the specify the location. The by default the database folder, log folder, and sysvol folder are created here. This is a something level of a like some you can, someone can ask you in interview like, where is the sysvol folder creates when Active Directory installed, where is the database folder, or where is the log folder. So all of them are inside the C windows. In the NTDS we have a log and database, and the inside sysvol we have a sysvol folder. So our database is created inside this, and this is the sysvol folder. This is the path for this. Let's click on next. And here we have the script for this. So what we are going to do is say review your selection, view the script. This is a script. If I just copy this script and paste it to the PowerShell, the same thing what we are configuring here, it will be configured automatically through the script. So you want me to run the script or go with this visual version?
Yeah, we are already on the finalized stage. We can do it through this.
Okay, let's click on next. So you can see verifying the prerequisite for domain controller operation. Once the prerequisites are done, keep an eye on this area where it's saying verifying prerequisites for domain controller. So it will create the schema partition, or what it is doing. It will show here like configuring DNS, installing group policy. It will check it here. It will show the display here like what it is doing. It says all prerequisite check pass successfully. We are good to install. So let's install it. Starting here, it's saying waiting for DNS installation to finish. We didn't select the DNS while we select the role, but DNS is getting installed here.
So if we are going to install through the PowerShell script, I guess we
Mhm.
have to define it manually, right? So in the PowerShell script, have
No,
you
no, no.
completed?
It will install it. I
Install it.
didn't
Okay.
copy it.
Uh,
It will install it because we checked there the DNS was there. So see, group policy management console need to be installed. It's installing group policy management. So these things comes with the Active Directory like DNS, group policy, and now you can see directory partition, configuration partition, object
okay.
remaining this much. So this is the object it is creating, but for Exchange we need some additional objects and like additional classes and attributes. Right now it is doing that for Active Directory, but when we will install the Exchange we need some more classes and attributes. So that's why we will extend the Active Directory schema. Securing machine, and once it is done it will ask you to restart the things. It's completed. Let me close this. Let the computer get started. It will take some time to come back. Meanwhile, let me check with the Exchange. Let's set up our another server. Let's minimize this. This is our Exchange. Okay, see, whenever you are virtualizing the Exchange server, remember that when you are giving memory to it, never enable this dynamic memory.
Okay. What happened? What we enabled?
Don't enable the dynamic memory.
Okay. So it will
Assign the full
fluctuate as
memory.
per the
Yeah,
requirement.
yeah. It see the
Oh,
dynamic memory fluctuate, but when it is recommended that when you virtualizing Exchange server, you have to put the exact value like full memory should be allocated to the Exchange server. Right now, I'm giving it as a 12 GB, and let's click on OK. Only one this is running, and let me check the core for this. Actually we have 12 cores here. So two we have, three we have here, and three we have here. 6 7 8, no problem, we can go with it. See, it's applying, this is a DC applying computer setting, so it will take some time. May I delete these let me delete this. We are going to configure the new things, so let me delete the D server 22. G web server 2. Problem. And the
Oh,
exchange,
this
I
is
will
just
give
a
the,
name.
sorry.
This was just a name. Okay, you renamed it with the IP name.
No, yeah, I gave it the IP as well. To
I thought it's automatically taking the IP address.
no. See, now you can see the format has been changed. It says techie check and administrator. That means domain administrator. So we are going to the local administrator is now the domain administrator. So we are logging in with the domain admin. So what is the first thing once you install the Active Directory? What is the first thing you have to keep in mind? Let's see that. So did anyone remember that what was the DNS IP we set while we configured our this server?
While configure over, I did not get it.
While we put the IP on our this server, that is our domain controller.
It was
Anybody
102, no?
remembers the IP of the DNS server?
Same
I think it
idea.
was
196,
one or two.
192, 160 to 1.102.
Yeah, it's not
Is
one dot, but it's 12.102. So
12 or 12? Oh, yeah.
let's see. And the thing is that now we have the DNS. So it's pinging now. We have the DNS, but here still it says no network access. Let's see the things. Did it made any changes there or not? Do you see any change?
No. How it's took automatically?
Everybody say no.
Yeah,
There is no
no,
change.
there's a
No
change. I think the
changes.
loopback address
No,
on
no.
the preferred
Loopback,
No,
the
the
DNS.
preferred
preferred
DNS is also
DNS
changed.
server is changed. Preferred DNS server is
Your
changed.
preferred DNS server is changed. Yes.
Yes, the preferred DNS is changed. So when you restart, because see, no one is going to look on this thing, and there will be a problem. Even here it is showing that no network access. It's pointing it to the local host. But for this computer it is fine. But for the others, we cannot set this DNS for other our clients, because if we set the 127.0.0.1 to our client, they will follow their own. But we want them to follow the the Active Directory server. So whenever you restart it at the first time, cross check this thing, because it get automatically changed to 127.0.0.1. That is the loopback. So we have to change it. If you do the things in the proper way, I think there will be no problem or no errors. And if we should proceed without this, there should be like there will be a problem and problem and problem. Now you can see the network. Hello?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah, yes,
yeah,
sir,
it's
yes.
connected.
Yeah, it's connected now. So let's go to the DNS now. So um, I want to ask you if somebody is there and those who know that our DNS is installed here and we have this forward lookup zone here and we have this Techie Jack and my DCs are created. So it is created.
Yes.
Should we have to do
My
anything here?
DC01.
This was the thing I was showing you at that time when I was showing you the slide. The DNS looks like this. So it is configured or not. So for an example, if we say it says DNS configured, let's launch the NS lookup and it's saying default server is unknown. And what is the work of the DNS? The DNS change it resolve query from name to IP and IP to name,
Yes.
isn't it? So if I
Yeah.
say techiejack.net, resolve my name, oh, it says unknown. Okay, let's see IP, check with the IP dot 102, saying unknown. Though we have a DNS configured, we have DNS installed, but it's showing us the unknown status.
I think no
Anybody?
reverse record. There is
Eh,
no. Yeah.
Exactly. There is no reverse lookup record. That's why we have this problem. We
PTR
have to
record
configure.
PTR record is not there.
Yeah, PTR is
P-
missing. So
PTR or SVR? Both.
PTR pointer
PTR. Okay.
record. That is a reverse lookup zone record.
Yes.
Okay.
So what we
Reverse
have to
lookup zone.
configure in this case, we have to
Reverse
configure the
lookup zone.
reverse lookup zone. So first part is that when you install the Active Directory, go and check the IP address of your Ethernet card and make sure that you point it to your own server IP. Else, if you put it to the 127.0.0.1, the client will not able to connect with the domain and you will not be able to join any machine to the domain. So creating the reverse lookup zone, we will create next. We will create the primary zone, keep the thing as default, IP version 4, and the network we have is 192.168.12. Got it?
Yes.
Yes.
Raj,
Yes, yes, got it, sir.
click on next, allow only secure dynamic update, next, and finish. So now we have the reverse lookup zone. Okay, we have the name server, start of authority, SOA record. So now what we have to do, we have to create a new pointer record. So we will create a new pointer record. We will browse it, my DC01 forward lookup zone, techiecheck.net, and same as parent name. Same as parent name means the root domain, techiecheck.net. Okay. And also we can do that for our server name. So that will be like again techiecheck.net, my DC01. Okay. Now here you can see my DC01 pointing to this address. Okay. So we have this same as parent mean the root domain, and the my DC01 has this one. So let's refresh it and let me close this. Let's open the command prompt itself. Now if I run the ns lookup, now it says the name techiejack.net, and if I run techiejack.net, we have the name to IP resolution, and if I type the IP and 102, it's pointing to both. You can see techiejack.net and my DC01 as well. My DC01, it is also pointing. So now my server has a proper DNS setting. Once you confirm this, then only go and add your any computer to the domain. If you do not confirm this, there will be a problem and you will face the issue. If it is not like that. Got the point?
Will this also available publicly?
Not right now, because see, public
Okay.
this IP, if you know about this IP range, this is a private IP range.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
This is
private.
not a this is not a public IP, but we will link our public domain to this our local domain. I'll
Okay.
show you that later on.
Okay.
So this is right now, it is resolving from the inside network. It will not resolve from the outside. If you go and do the NS lookup on your computer, it will not tell you this IP. It will show you the different IP. It will show you the public IP of that domain. So our DNS is properly configured, right? So let's cross this and go to our exchange. I will give it I will give it as a 103. Everyone can see the screen in a proper way.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, I
Hyper-V
can
is
see.
visible.
Yes, sir.
What is happening here? Exchange. Come on. It's running. So let me quickly give the IP. I'm disabling the IP version 6 and providing the IP2. This was the IP we have selected for this. And what should be the DNS? Anyone?
The DC IP
Same
address.
103. Oh, that AD server.
102.
102.
102. AD.
Who told 103?
No, I said but mistakenly.
Kadir, no problem, no problem. See, 103 means then it will follow this computer DNS, and this is not the DNS server. You got the point? Because if you point
Yeah.
the 103 here, it will follow its own DNS, and this computer does not have any DNS server. Neither it will ping to the Google, or there will be no internet, or it will not even communicate with the DC. So what we have to do, all the machine now we have a DC there. If we are joining our client machine, every machine, like for an example, now we have 103 we are giving. If you have a client machine, you are giving it as a IP of 104, 105, 106, 7, 8, 9. Every machine should have the preferred DNS server of 102. That is our DC, because domain controller has an integrated DNS server, so we have to put that there. After putting this, we will click on OK. If everything will be fine, it should connect with the network. It is connected. Okay, and we have the internet. That's not a big deal. Let's confirm that. Now let's run the NS lookup here. Now we are on Exchange.
Is there all an install in there? How to prepare? Actually, I have no idea how to prepare the Exchange server and all. So you are not covering from the scratch or what?
I didn't get the question.
No, so how to install the Exchange server? So the server is already prepared, right? So you are
The
going to install
OS
the
only,
exchange or what?
OS only ready, operating system
See,
only ready. Yes.
see,
Even the
Oh,
exchange
okay.
is
first,
not installed.
yeah, this is nothing. Means the exchange is not installed yet on this. This is the preparation before the exchange, because I have to join this machine to the domain, and it's a requirement for the exchange server.
Okay. I got it.
So I'm
Can we
showing you.
have can we have 5 minute break?
You need that break? No problem. No problem. You can take the break.
Just 5 minutes. I will come back.
Everyone needs that break.
No,
Yes, please. Tea break.
Okay, okay.
you want okay. So let's
Just
come
5 minutes.
back
Just
at
pause. You pause the recording. Or
2:25. No, continue it. We will check
just
the other stuff.
just 5 minutes.
Oh,
Okay, you can go. We will not proceed further. We will just going. We will
Yeah,
just
because
be
what happened?
joining.
I came from office and I should turn on the laptop. Just give me 5 minutes.
Okay, okay. You take the break. No problem. If anybody has a question till yet, or if anyone has a confusion like what is this, or you can ask the question. I'm doing this because I want to join this exchange server to the domain controller, and this is a fresh operating system. We didn't do anything here. We just installed the Windows Server 2022 here, and nothing else. We are just configuring it.
Windows Server 2022. Okay. There is no such single role has installed in the server, right?
No, 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 no. Nothing
Okay.
is installed right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Uh, uh, Let me. I think I have rename. I didn't renamed it. Let me rename it as a exchange while the Shehzad on in a break. It's
Okay.
Let's see here, the device name is this. It is better
Yes.
to keep the device name in a proper way. So in a production environment, you can keep it in a difficult way, but here let's put it as an EX01 for our easiness. Click on next. Let's restart now. And for the time being, like, see, if we see this Active Directory computer, EX01 also came back. This is a, you can point it here, mark, there is a training DC here. So earlier we were facing issue with this Active Directory user and computer when we opened it, but now it is configured. So now you can see we have this Active Directory user and computer, and this is the default what it looks like. And this is the what thing I was showing you at that time when we were seeing the slide, that why ADDS is necessary. And you can see here there is no Exchange security group right now because Exchange is not installed. So what we will do when we will install the Exchange there, here you will see below this, there will be a Exchange security group added here once we install the Exchange. And what I can do here, now it is installed. So let me reduce the core from here. So our exchange is restarted. We changed the name. Also, see, if you are installing Exchange on a low memory, like if you are assigned it like 8 GB or 9 GB, it might get slow. And what will be the problem? Because the problem will be there, like when you will restart the computer, here you can see the services. When you restart the computer and after installing Exchange, the computer will be heavy, and the services of Exchange won't start completely. Like there can be like 12 service failures, 15 service failures, and you have to restart those service manually. And after restarting, it might take like 5 to 10 minutes to restart the service, or more. It can be more than that. And after that, that means like it will create some problem, like you have to work in a slow environment. But when you provide it like proper RAM, at least like three 2 or 3 cores with the 12 to 15 GB of RAM, at this scenario it will load the things properly. Right now we don't have Exchange, but still we have a one service failure. But after installing Exchange, we might see that 2 or 3 services are failed, so we have to start them.
So you have configured the IP address of
We
the
can proceed,
DC,
sir.
right? So
I am
are
back.
you able to ping from here? Is the packet will come up?
Yeah. If if you want to ping 192 dot 168.12.102, that is our domain controller, we can ping it.
So how it's pinging? So this is the private IP, right?
Yeah.
And so it's maybe it's going through the public, right?
No. See, they are on the
How
same
it's
network.
communication happening?
See, we have this network ID
Mhm,
192.168.12. Okay.
mhm.
This is the same for our DC and our Exchange. So our host bit is this 102, 103, 104, or 102 is for our DC, and 103 for our Exchange. So 103, 104, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all will ping together each other, which has this subnet there, like 192.168.12. The network ID the same, they will ping each
So
other. But
both
if
the
it
machine
get,
on this, is it connected through the switch and router?
yeah, they are connected through the switch. They are connected through the virtual switch.
Yeah, that's why it's pinging. Yeah.
That's why it's pinging, because it is connected with the virtual switch. Here we have a virtual switch, and this is the switch,
Oh,
converge
okay.
switch. You can see it is
Mhm.
connected to this machine. The If we see the training EX01, if we see
Mhm.
the network here, converge switch, you can see this convert switch, it is connected with this switch. And same the DC machine is also connected with the same switch. If we see converge switch, that means they both are connected to the same switch.
Uh,
Also, let's see, I have copied some Exchange here. I have a file Exchange, ISO file. I have downloaded it just to save the time. In the download, we have Exchange Server 2019, and let me
so better
copy.
to install the 2016 first. So
May I
we
know reason? May I know the reason for that?
so what I wanted to see. So we will migrate Exchange to
Yeah,
Exchange, which is 16 to 19,
you need a
and
migration. I will show you. Don't worry. Don't worry. I will show you
and
the
the second
migration.
topic and the second topic is we will try to, after migration we will perform the decommissioning as well. So it will be the double check. We will decommissioning the 16 and the 19 as well. So ultimately we will jump onto the 2050 2025, right?
The
So it will be
migration
better if you
process.
can start
The
the
migration
cross
process.
tenant. Yeah, cross
Uh,
tenant
no. Let
16 to
me.
9.
Not the cross tenant. Like tenant is only a thing we can use while, like nowadays we are using the cloud thing. So it's used in a cloud, where
Yeah, I meant
you
to
mean
say,
to
I
see the
mean exchange to
migration.
exchange migration.
Yeah. Don't worry. I will migrate 2019 exchange to this
25.
25, and the same
Okay.
process. There is a same procedure. Even none of the single command is changed. Same process is there.
Okay.
If you can
So
migrate
actually, I also want to
2009,
see the how to decommissioning is happening after all of the mailbox and all
we,
the services
we will do the
migrate.
decommission. We will do the decommission of this exchange 2019.
Okay, then all right.
Don't worry. I am.
And what about the updation? Oh, so we will update this, what they call it, cumulative update, something to migrate
Yeah.
it,
I will
to
do
update
that.
it.
We will
Okay.
do that as well. No problem. Mm, the IP was.
Sir, I'm back. I'm here now.
आपने 10 मिनट ले लिया.
नहीं, मैं 2-4 मिनट पहले ही बोला था, आप लोगों ने सुना नहीं। मैं 3-4 मिनट पहले ही बोला था कि मैं आ गया हूँ। ये सेटअप सर 15 के साथ है, CU15 के साथ है ये।
C15 है ये अभी, यहाँ लेटेस्ट है,
अच्छा,
CU15
लेटेस्ट
है
वन।
हाँ. What we will do, we will install the CU15. We will do everything on this, most of the configuration in this CU15. Then we will migrate. Then we will we will install the CU update, or we can, what we can do, we can do the CU update to 2025, and then while upgrading the operating system to 2025, like when exchange will be on 2022 server, Windows server, and we need to upgrade it to 2025 server, then we will process the migration, and the migration process is the same. Don't
Let
get
me connect it.
confused. Don't get confused. Even you are migrating from 2016 to 19, or 19 to 2025, the process is same. And I assure you that if you will migrate from 25 to 25 as well, the process is same. You will not have any problem. And if you have a problem, no problem, I will install 2016 and then I will migrate it.
No,
What do you
it's
say?
it's okay. It's 16. If you do 19 also, it's okay.
The main part is the configuration. CU update is not a big deal. It's not a big deal, but there are some things to keep in mind, and rest of the things are like problem is not a more problematic. So we have copied the exchange disk here. So the thing is that now we have some prerequisites on our. So we have exchange ready. Let me do one thing. This is a training exchange. Let me join it with the domain, and then we will proceed with the exchange prerequisites. I know everyone know how to join the computer to the domain controller. If they don't know, they can see here. You can go to the advanced system settings, computer name, change, and not here, but the here domain name. The domain is techiejack.net. And here we have the techiejack administrator. And welcome to techiejack.net domain. So our DNS is properly configured, our Active Directory is configured. If we see this screen and computer is joined to the domain, that means our rest of the part like Active Directory and DNS is properly configured. So we like clear our phase one, what we have installed Active Directory, we have configured Active Directory, we renamed our computer, and now we are going to install the prerequisites for the Active Directory and our Exchange. So if I open here, so it is restarted after joining the domain. So what you have to do, see, this is a common and this is a private practice of yours. Like if you change the administrator name or whatever you change, but we are going to use the default here. So now you have to log into the domain account, not a local account. So I am logging into the domain user account and I'm logging into the Exchange server. किसी को कोई कंफ्यूजन होगा, कोई दिक्कत होगी तो पूछ लेना कहीं
sure,
पर
sure.
भी.
No, sir. Still is clear.
So Linus, we are logging into the domain by the domain admin account.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And see how to confirm, like, because there is a very like you can say I have seen many requests coming to me like I'm not able to open the Exchange management shell, it's showing me error. The reason was that they are not logged in with the domain account, they are
Domain
logged in with the
accounts.
local account. And even the Exchange management shell won't get connected if you are not logged in with the domain administrator account. When you are dealing with the Exchange, you should have the proper permission of the schema master and you should be the enterprise admin. So now our platform is ready, our Active Directory is ready. What was the requirement for our Exchange? Our Exchange server is ready. So now we have downloaded our Exchange software there. So now we are going to install the Exchange. So before installing the Exchange, we have some prerequisites. We have discussed that. So let's see if we open the google.com and we say, so we are going to install the 2019. So same, we have 2019 and 2025, we have the same prerequisites. If you see this prerequisites for 2019 or 2025, this is the my link. I think I got it, my link. You can consider right now that there is no difference between 25 and 19. Exchange 2025 is supported on this system, and same way 2019 is also supported on these operating system. And for 2025, these things are required, and same things are required for 2019 as well. Let me see if I can see the exact 2019 prerequisites. For Active Directory, we need this, and this, and we need to install this. Exchange 2019 or 2025 prerequisite for preparing Active Directory. That means on our DC server, we should have .NET Framework 4.8, this one, and this one. So we have two options. Either we download it from here or we do it from script. Let me know what you want. Do you want it to be done with the script or with this manually?
Yeah, through the script will be easier.
Okay. You want it to go through the script. I have this scripts here. I say, let me, this is our main DC.
So we will install two Exchange server here.
We will install two, but not now. We will install, first of all, we will configure it, then we will install it. First of all, we will configure it with the one. When we will go with the like high availability solution, like we will configure the DAG and all these things, then we will configure it. Okay, quit it. This is not, I need. Inside the C drive, I will create the script folder. And I will paste the script with AD prerequisites. Basically, what it is to what it will do, it will check for the .NET 4.8 or later. If it is not installed, it will install it. Otherwise, it will skip it, and then it will install the C++ redistributable package for 2012, 2013, and RSet ADDS. It will install it automatically. So, ready to run this? Let's open the Exchange PowerShell to taskbar. And this you have to do on DC. Let me open this as a run as administrator. Everyone is clear here.
Yes. So
So we will
before start the preparation of the Exchange server, we have to install the driver and all on the patch, what they call it for the Windows in the DC, right? And then we will move further.
See, this thing is a basic thing like drivers and updates. You have to install the drivers and update. All things should be there in a proper way. So
Okay.
driver installation, and this is not covered in this because that is a basic part for this, and most of the part I'm like going with slowly. So we are moving to the C drive, and let's navigate to the script folder. So if I see dir, you can see we have a AD prerequisite working.ps1. Got it? So in order to run
Yeah.
this, we are inside the script folder. In order to run this, what is the thing? You need to press the dot first, then backslash, and then type AD and tab. It will pick it automatically. You got it? Again, I'm doing it.
Yeah. No, got it, got it.
Dot backslash AD and tab it and enter it. And you can see .NET Framework 4.8 or newer already installed, skipping it. If we see app viz here, it's installing Visual C++ 2012. Right now you can see nothing is installed. It will download it and install it. If everything goes fine, you can see here it is downloading here. Now installing Visual C++ 2013. That means 2012 is installed. May I refresh it here? You can see it is installed it. Now installing 2013 Visual C++. It is also installed and now checking and installing Windows prerequisites. If we refresh, our both the software is now installed. RSET is already installed. So if we cross check, our both the software is installed. Let me close it. So our this part is done. We have RSET installed. We have this redistributed 2013, 2012 and .NET is done. So we are done here. So now the point is that a prerequisite for Exchange server. So let's go to the, let me cut out this and let's go to the Exchange. For Exchange also you want me to do that manually or what? Through the script. if you want to see through the manual way, we can do that as well, no problem.
Yeah,
But we have
let's
to
yeah, manual we can try this in this.
okay, no problem.
Automatically we have
See,
done.
.NET framework is already installed, and we can install this managed API. This is the one. This is Unified Communication Managed API and redistributable package 2013, 2012. First of all, let's install this 2012 update and make sure you choose the 64-bit. This is for 2012. Agree, install it. Close. (2013). Here you have to scroll down in the this link, United States English, and choose according to your zone. This is for 2013. Install it. Let's also, okay, this is installed. Let's download this. So this is installed. Let me close this. This is installed. Let me close this. Let's close this as well. We have a IIS URL rewrite as well. So this one is done. This one is done. This one is done. These two are remaining. IIS URL rewrite. This is the 64-bit installer here. And make sure that when you install this IIS URL rewrite, first of all, you have to run these commandlet. For desktop environment, you have to run these commands. Before, if you install the IIS URL right before this, you may face some issue. It won't get installed, I think. Let's install this UCMA. I have a script for this, which can install everything automatically, but it takes some time because it verifies the thing, it is installed or not, then it proceed with the installation, then it go with the next task and again check like it is installed or not, then it install it. It may take some time, but it is errorless. That means you will not face any problem. Like if you run that script, Exchange will be automatically installed on your computer. That is for sure. Please acknowledge me because sometime I feel like there is no one in the
Oh, yeah.
meeting and I'm going without.
No, sir. No, sir.
No,
We
no,
are here.
we are listening.
Yeah, at least acknowledge. Any one of you should acknowledge like, yeah, okay. So that,
Okay, sure, I'll do it.
so we have UCMA installed. So I'm not going to install URL rewrite here just because I want to install this thing first role. I will install these role first.
Okay.
Windows Server 2019 prerequisite for Exchange. Let's copy this all. And open the PowerShell. Into taskbar. paste it here and hit enter. So this was the only thing I was trying to explain you in that that PowerPoint slide, that we have to install all these. So we are doing the same thing here. And if anyone has disconnect on this, he can point out the question.
These are prerequisites that we need to install before the Exchange
Yes,
server setup is done.
this is a prerequisite. We are still not onto the Exchange installation. We have not started it yet, but this is the prerequisites. The main thing is that once the prerequisites are in a proper place, that means you can install it. See, I have seen many times there, the person is trying to install the Exchange, and might be he's a new one. So what he do, he say, I have Active Directory, I have a disk. He mount the disk and install it. Literally, I mean to say, he did it 4 or 5 times. He installed it, and after that, it he quit it. He quits, like saying that it's have a problem, like it we cannot install it or whatever, because he didn't verify the things like prerequisites and all those things. And after again and again, he was getting some error, like you don't have installed C++ redistribution. He installed that, again it went to the problem. He installed another software, again he went to the problem, and finally then he went to the problem that you are not a proper administrator to install the Exchange. So getting lot of errors, like you are getting like disappointed kind of a thing, like, oh my god, this what is the Exchange, we cannot install it. But if you do the proper things, like we have a prerequisites in place, in a one go the Exchange should go install, like in one go the Exchange should be installed in a proper way.
Yes,
though
yes,
i will
exactly.
provide though I will provide you the script as well. If you don't know anything
Yeah,
even, you don't need to go to any website to download the prerequisites or nothing. I will give you the script, and you just run that script on the Exchange. Only the things what you have to do, you have to just join your machine, rename your computer, provide the IP address. This you have to do, like this is a common thing. You have to provide the IP address, you have to provide your name, and just run that script. Even the prerequisite will be done, even preparation of schema and all these things will be done, and even the Exchange will be installed automatically on your computer without touching anything. Just you run the script, go somewhere and take a bath, or come after 1 or 2 hours,
so
Exchange will be
Exchange
installed.
server, it will be download online that time or what?
We
Yeah.
at that time it will, you have to download it. You have to download it. You have to mount the disk in a C drive,
For the
E drive, or
Exchange only, Exchange setup only we have to download and mount in the where and
suppose you
other
you
things.
down suppose you downloaded Exchange and you mounted that in a E drive.
Yes.
Okay, you mounted that in a E drive, and then you run the script. Everything will be installed automatically.
Okay.
No need to worry about the prerequisites, nothing. Just run the script and give it a break of like 2 hours. But the condition is that at that time, computer should not be turned off, or there should be like no internet disconnectivity. If everything is working fine, come after 2 hours, Exchange will prepare everything for you. And at the last, I will give that script to you all. And even I have some other pre-written script, and even tested on the environment, where you can manage and configure your Exchange. What I have like done in the environments, like in different companies, the script I have, I will hand over to you guys, so that you can use those script, and even can modify and create your own.
Thank you, sir. So IS on install on the this Exchange server.
Sorry,
IIS.
go repeat that.
IIS.
Yes. IIS is going to install on the server, because when you access the client access, like when you access the OA is a website. When
Yes,
you
website.
access the ECP, Exchange Control Panel, that is a
Yes.
kind of a website. So they are running at the back end, they are running on the IIS. So
Yes.
exchange, when you are dealing with the exchange, you are dealing with multiple things, like you are dealing with Active Directory, you are dealing with IIS, you are dealing with the DNS, you are dealing with Hyper-V, you are dealing with exchange online, that means a online cloud thing. If you are doing a hybrid, you are doing with the hybrid things. You have a cloud knowledge, you have a on premises knowledge, you have a DNS knowledge, even you have a knowledge of the port forwarding and some kind of a networking from the router. You have a, if you have a firewall, there you have, means this is the application which connect multiple things. For example, if you are learning IIS, you should learn about IIS and DNS, not about the Active Directory, not about the Hyper-V, not about the Exchange. If you
Yes.
learn Active Directory, you learn about Active Directory and DNS, not about the not sure about the like, Hyper-V or IIS. But when you learn Exchange, you learn about Active Directory, you learn about IIS, you learn about Exchange hybrid online. It join the multiple things, and the person who has a knowledge of Exchange, that person has a knowledge of multiple things, like how the
Yes.
IIS is working. You can configure your own IIS web servers, you can configure your Exchange online, you can verify your domains to the Office 365. Means there are plenty of things an Exchange admin can do, rather than like only the admin of IIS or any other thing. You can see we have installed that. Restart required, no. So let's now install the IIS URL rewrite, and I think it should go fine without any errors. Okay, that's great. Done. So we did this thing, we did this thing. Okay, your URL rewrite, communication API, all is done. It says install Windows Media Foundation if you are using Skype with the business. We are not using it, but no problem. It's nothing harm in that. So we have done that. So everything is, prerequisites are done. So let me restart it once. Though restart is not required really, if we go with the script. Why I'm saying is that because when I practice this, or when I tested it with the script, and I ran the script install the prerequisites, it prepare the schema, prepare the domain, Active Directory, and then install the Exchange, and no restart was required. So in a one click, everything was installed. But still here I am restarting it. So now we will trigger the installation today, and then rest of the things we will do tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
How will share the recording, sir?
See, right now it is recording, and I didn't access it. Let me see what is there. Like it is still recording.
So your
How?
Teams client is a paid version or what?
See, actually, I plan to pay it for, but it is on a trial version. I'll pay for that.
Yeah, even its trial it will reflect. So it will be
See, actually,
redirect to Microsoft Stream.
yeah. See, actually, I have this trial version. That means I mean to say that I will pay for this, because actually my domain is not verifying here just because of some reasons. Like, I would like to tell you that if you have a tenant in if you have a two tenants and you are using a single domain with both of the tenant, so if you
Oh,
deleted your tenant even from the old one, and the new one is not getting to be verified, the same thing is happening with me.
okay, got
Mm.
it.
So that's why I'm using this trial one. I was planning to migrate this techiecheck.com on this Office 365 and was trying to do the IMAP migration of email. But the domain was not verifying because the techicheck.com was associated with the older tenant.
So have you tried to delete uh,
I deleted
all the
it.
DNS record from the domain hosted provider and then
Yeah,
try,
I did that.
you did it? I did it.
I did that since last 3 days. I am doing that, and
Mhm.
finally I have to get in touch with Microsoft. They say that your tenant is not properly configured, you're properly connected with the server. Might be some reason. Do it after 4 to 8 hours. Let's see what
Mm.
say. And if I research that, they say that if you delete the domain from old tenant, it takes like 3 or 4 days to completely clean up from the Microsoft backend.
Okay,
Mm.
3 to 4 days.
Yeah, 72 hours, like 24 to 72
Okay,
hours, it says.
yeah,
Maybe
it's a
that the
long time.
reason why I have like I have raised the support ticket to them, and even they are not trying to like able to resolve this situation. So our prerequisites are completed. So let's begin with the installation. So how you want the installation to be like? Okay, let's do that in a graphical way because some
Yeah,
people are
graphical
fresh
way,
here.
sir.
Some are fresh here, so it would be better to use the graphical way. In the next way, we will do that in a with the script. Mounting the disk, and also one thing I will tell you. Okay, let's first of all trigger the setup. Run as admin, and make sure that you are the admin because it will give you error. And who am I is a command. We can tell you that you are the administrator of this TechieJack domain. So we are logged in properly. If you see here the computer name, like our computer name is ex01. If you see that ex01 backslash administrator, that means you are a computer admin, and then you
Local
won't.
account.
Yeah, then you cannot install it. Then it
Yes.
won't work. You should be the domain admin, or not the domain admin. Basically you should have the rights of the schema master and the organization. What is that role? Schema master and the enterprise organization. I i did install it.
And what if I giving the full access to the local account, will I be able to install it?
Full
Or
access
account
to the
should be
local account? What full access? Local account won't work. You have a if you
local
are a
account not
admin,
work. Okay.
if you are a administrator of a local account, still it's not going to work out.
Okay, okay, got it. Thank you.
You should have
Your
the
enterprise admin
schema.
can run the setup only for the Exchange server.
Yes,
Mhm.
if we have here, let me show you here. If we can access the Active Directory users and computer from Exchange itself.
Yes.
Oh, it is okay. The role has installed under 202 102, right? And we are able to
Go
access
to
here in the
users,
203.
administrator, a member of enterprise
Schema
admin.
master, schema admin, enterprise admin, and member of administrators. See, administrators, domain admin.
Okay.
You need this domain admin, enterprise
And
admins,
schema.
schema admins.
Hmm.
Oh, is it
This admin account has this
right?
permissions. That's why it is able to install it. If I remove any one of the permission, still this will also not able to fix this up. Or even you
Oh,
create a new user and assign all these permission to
that will
that
work.
user, you can use that, no problem.
Oh, okay, okay, got it. This is very important.
Yeah, that is
In the real
really
environment, everyone don't have the administrator password. So their role is a member of this domain admin and enterprise admin and a schema master admin. After that, they can perform the setup, any task on the exchange, like
okay.
upgrade, installation, and everything. So it will take time.
It will take time, but I say something. I missed something. I didn't miss something, but I just want to show you the things. With we didn't prepare the schema and that thing.
Which server we didn't prepare the schema?
Hmm? We didn't prepare the schema. The thing is that when you directly when your prerequisites are done and you are running as a exchange as a first installation, it will do automatically everything, no problem. Means if we go and click on next again, it will install the everything, no problem. It will install it. But I want to show you that how we can prepare it. By the time, let's see, let me close this. Here you have to run the command prompt. Let's see, command prompt. And before triggering the installation, what you have to do, you can see the schema here and the object version is 88. Object version is 88. Okay, let me disconnect it here. Let's connect with the exchange. So we are connected with this command prompt, and here we will prepare the schema first. So we have an exchange disk inside our E drive. So let me navigate to the E drive. And the first command is to prepare the schema.
The while setup is running.
I will not proceed it. I will not proceed it. It's copying the file and it will do the prerequisite check. No problem. While setup is running, till the time we will. Oh, server setup is already running in another process. Either I have to close this if you want to see that in a manual way. I can close this.
Yeah, close this, sir. And then we can run.
Copying the file, no problem. We will do that later.
Yes.
Now it started. You have noticed that since we have configured our server, our Active Directory, our Exchange, we just installed our prerequisites. Now we are installing our this schema. It's taking time. So don't you think that it's a better, like, click one script and get relaxed for 2 hours and come back and Exchange is already installed?
Yeah, that will be also better.
Yeah, but the thing is that you should be aware of this thing, and once
Mm.
you have installed 3 or 4 times, you have installed it, like different version, then you can go with that script.
Because in the manual installation, you will know everything.
Yeah,
And
yeah. That's the part, because if I would have run that since like we have started till now, we would have the Exchange installation completed.
yes,
But I want to show you the slowly way, like slow way is just because of learning. Like, if you will able to install Exchange without any problem, then only you are going to do anything later on. Now you can see it's extending Active Directory schema.
So
So
what is the use of a schema?
what it does basically, I will say, it is extending here. Let me show you that where it is. DC. Okay, let's do it in a way. यार एक तो फिर बार बार चला जाता है नीचे से. This is Exchange. This is DC. This is ADSI edit.
you want to
Here you
raise the
can see
function.
schema partition. This is a schema. If I say OK, here you can see the things. These are the classes and attributes you can see. So these are the classes and attribute for the Active Directory. And these attributes, when you don't have a Exchange, you don't have Exchange attributes. For an example, I'm saying, for an example, email address. This attribute is not present here. After extending the schema from the Exchange disk, it will set these classes and attribute to this thing, like in the schema thing.
Okay, basically this is the attribute, right? Extended attribute.
Yeah, if we see here, right, if we see Active Directory users and computers, if for an example, if you see that there is a no email address in my properties of the user, maybe
Email
right
address or
now
target address.
it is there or not. Maybe it will be there. It is there. But here you can see we cannot see the domain, like which domain it has, on which domain. There is a no domain here, email address. Later on you will see the proper email address tab here, and there will be email address and on which domain it is presenting. So these things are not there. So even these things, if you see here, even these things may go increase there after extending the schema for them. So basically it is just doing the things, like it is extending these, it is adding the attributes and classes for the needed for the Exchange server.
Okay.
And here in schema partition it does that. And it is the something background thing, you never deal with these things, you never changes these things, or you it automatically happens. uh, but where it make changes, the schema things where it make changes, I'm showing you that here it make changes.
Yeah, better to wrap up then. We will install continue tomorrow.
Uh, 10 minutes more.
Okay, all right.
Okay, no problem, sir.
And same way, if we see here, connect to the domain partition,
Mhm.
yeah, the configuration partition. Here we don't have a exchange security groups right now. When we will install the exchange, we will have the security group inside here. So let me close everything from here now and quickly the schema is extending, and the next command will be is it stuck or what?
Press enter.
Yeah, I did that. Let's be ready with the next command. I will paste it here as a and make sure that if you have a different role, like Active Directory has a different roles, FSMO roles, you have to run this prepare schema on that which has a schema role. You getting my point?
Again, it's yeah. No, did not get it.
See, there is a different role when you install Active Directory. There are different roles, FSMO roles. Have you heard about those FSMO roles?
No, I've only heard about SNO. That's it. Fully qualified domain name.
Okay, let me show you.
Flexible single master operation.
Yeah. You can see these roles: schema master, domain name master, PDC, RID, infrastructure. Do you see
Yes.
this? Are you familiar with this or not? Just
No,
if you're not,
I'm not. No,
anyone
I'm not.
who is familiar with,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, I am.
and maybe this where it is. So no problem if you are not familiar. No problem. We can discuss that later. But you should run that where you should have a schema master. If a schema master role is
In
on
that
any
case, we
different
have multiple server and the roles are running on the other servers. That
different
is
server,
different server. In that case, we run to these things
the schema
preparation
master
for the,
command. Yeah,
yes,
the
for every
command we
server.
ran, the command we ran for the schema master,
That
that should be run on this
server,
computer.
which server is role is holding.
Yeah.
Yes. So most of the case, the almost run all the roles coming on the one server, maximum two server, three server. That's it.
Yeah, but I have seen like so someone was using two different sites, and the schema master was not replicated properly, and then there was a problem with like you are not a admin, you are not a admin, you are not a admin. It takes it took 2 days to fix that
Hmm.
after the replication
So
or
in that
whatever
case,
they
the
did.
both AD is not syncing to each other
Yeah, the AD was not syncing to each other properly.
properly.
I asked Govind to leave because he has to go. If you can give me some more time, we can finish this and we will trigger the installation, so that installation, because I don't want the installation for tomorrow, because if once we trigger the installation, it takes 1.5 hours for to install the exchange.
Yes.
Actually, Govind is
Yes.
already left.
Yeah, I asked him to left
Oh,
because he has to go somewhere in the morning.
So yeah, installation is nothing. Just once you trigger the installation, it will do. Just we
Yeah,
have to monitor.
yeah, that's why I'm just showing that if the prerequisites are passed, then then it will run the 14 to 15 steps. Once the
Yes.
prerequisite is passed, then it will get installed properly. Else it
Yes.
will throw an error like there is
Hmm.
a problem with the prerequisites. It is almost 99% complete. Until the time I would say here, I will see the settings here to make it easy. Let's see, set it in this way because I can toggle easily then. Because earlier it was configured in a proper way, but once we have the new computer, let me close it from here.
Turn off the firewall for the server also.
It's completed.
Completed.
Completed. Okay. I want it to this way, connect in this way. PC is connected. Exchange also I want to connect here. So I
So,
can
sir,
toggle easily.
I have 32 GB RAM, Core i7. So I can make with two server.
Hmm?
I can make my. I want to replicate the things here. I will do with a script. Because
Okay,
I
no
stop.
problem.
I
If you want, it's preparing the schema master again. Why no? Wait.
which server?
Let's run our second command. Here the organization name, we have to set your net bias name, that is Techi Jack.
Oh, okay.
Let's copy it.
Is there any command to check what the net BIOS name has configured or took automatically?
Host name, net bias name.
Basically, it's
Oh,
a host name. Like for an example, you
host
have
name.
a
Okay.
Net
Google
bias
dot
name is the host name is
Google.com.
net bias name. Just
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
type the host name, it will give you the net bias name. So the same.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So now we are preparing the organization. Prepare AD will do something like this is Exchange 1, this is main server, this is DC. Okay, now we can toggle here easily. I think I have to restart it.
Better they took the remote for every server.
Mm-hmm.
Better they take the remote, MSTC.
No, it's working. Like, see, this is DC, this is main server, and this is Exchange.
So you connected with the mobile stream.
Yeah.
It's a better way.
The meeting is 3 hours for 3 hours, I think, and
Yes.
Yeah.
So in
it's
beginning, while we are installing, it will take time. Tomorrow also maybe. After that, 2 hour will be okay.
Yeah, it's finished.
see here
Last week,
it's the prerequisite analysis
No
here,
Exchange
no
server role
Exchange server
found.
role, but a reboot from a previous installation is pending. Please restart the system and then rerun it.
so you need
Okay.
to reboot.
Yeah, here it's saying reboot, but when we run the script, it goes without reboot. I have done that really multiple times, for 4 or 5 times, but in a test environment, and it anytime it does not ask to reboot the things.
Sir,
Why
could
it's
you
not
please give
closing?
me the setup of this Windows and Exchange? So side by side also I will install
What you need?
the setup of Windows 2019 and Exchange server.
You can download it. You can download it. Microsoft evaluation version you can download. Even Exchange. If you want link, I can give you the link.
Yeah, please share me the link. I will download it here. I have also good connection of internet. No problem.
You can download Windows 2019 or 2022 you want.
What do you suggest? Just let me.
You can install this 2022.
Okay, sir. Just give me that. I was planning to take a good server with 256 GB RAM because, as I told you, I am as a virtualization. I want to do for the
I'm
NSX.
sending you. I have sent you in the chat. Did you get that?
Which
This new chat, or you want that in the previous one or in the personal?
personal? Give me the personal, sir.
No,
Okay, no
better to
problem.
give in the group so it will keep
सर
track.
ग्रुप में सर डाल दीजिए सब जिनको भी डाउनलोड करना होगा दे विल डाउनलोड
ग्रुप में विंडोज सर्वर का तो डाल दिया मैंने, बाकी अभी एक्सचेंज सर्वर का भी डाल दिया.
exchange and the will share the script. I will install with the script, not with the download. So for this evaluation order for 6 months or 3 months?
180 days.
180 days.
6 months.
It's 6 months, huh? But we can change the every flavor in the this version also, no?
What do you mean to say?
Everything we can check, every features.
Yeah.
So 6 GB.
Yeah, it's 6 GB. And if you want the SC version, let me copy that as well and paste it here.
Yes. Okay, sir. Thank you. Later we'll take you the script also.
It restarted, and let's go to the.
So Raj is there, me, Deon.
This is
Vikas is also
103,
left.
right?
Sorry,
This is the
sorry. This
exchange.
is
Sorry.
This is 103, right? Exchange server.
Yeah. Okay. This is. We haven't mounted that disk. Preparing AD.
it will take time.
Will take bit time, like 3 minutes, not more than that, I think. This will not take more time. This will.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. After that, we will go for the. So, how many of you need that script?
For me, it's I want.
If anyone want to test that, I can provide you that script, because I would say, like, I want to explain you something about that script, because mm,
I want it also, sir.
Linus, you are also asking for that.
Okay, yeah, I think I already saw it on your website. So is it a different one?
uh, there are different flavor of that.
Okay,
AD
okay.
request, and there is a one complete auto script, and that is not available on the website even.
Okay, okay. Then you can share it, yeah. So the one I have is the one that is available in your website.
Let me explain you something about that first.
Okay.
See, we have this three or four script here.
Yes.
Okay. All-in-one is a like you can say that name appears like all-in-one means if you run that script, everything will be installed. Only the condition is that rename your server, set the time zone properly, and mount the disk to the E drive. If this is the case, this will work and this will install it completely. This is a Exchange prerequisite check and installation. It will only check the thing and uh, install the Exchange. It will check
Okay.
the prerequisite and install the Exchange. This will final Exchange prerequisite. It will let me open it. I have different flavors for that. That's the reason I want to. It will install the things. It will only install the prerequisites.
Okay.
This
Hmm.
final Exchange prerequisite and schema, this will install the prerequisite and prepare the schema.
The schema. Okay.
And this will ins-
So we need to change anywhere or it will be okay.
hmm, this will only check the prerequisites, and if it is not present, it will install it, and then it will directly install it. That means it will not prepare the schema in in this case. So
Yeah.
you have
Okay.
to choose it accordingly. That means why I have done this because if we are using a second server, in second server we don't need to prepare the schema and all those things. We need the just prerequisites and installation. For that, in second server we need to run this command, this script exchange. It will check for the prerequisites and directly install the exchange without installing the schema. And if you want only the prerequisite, then this will work only prerequisites for prerequisites. And if you want prerequisite schema, then this will work. And if you want everything like prepare install the prerequisites, install the schema and install the exchange as well, then this all in one will work. You get that point, or can get got confused?
No, sir.
For me,
It's,
it's clear.
it's okay with me.
Linus, it's okay with you?
Yes, yes.
It's completed. Let's run this quickly. Prepare all domain.
काम चल रहा है ऑफिस में करूँ बैठे हुए दिमाग बात करूँगा.
So this is the long session because the installation is really the lengthy part, and even after this it will take 1.5 hours. So I want to trigger the installation and everything will be taken care later. And tomorrow we will just go from the prerequisites completed.
Recurring
Prepare
domain operation.
progress. So it will check for like if you have a domain, subdomain, or tree domain, it will prepare everything in that scenario, and it's completed. And you don't need multiple exchange for different domains.
Now we can run the setup now.
Yeah, this is the stage. Now we can run the setup. If it
How long
don't
it will take?
Oh,
see,
at least
we
1.5
will
घंटे
just
लगेंगे 1.5 hour.
we will just check with the prerequisites part. and then we
Mhm.
will leave it, because because the prerequisites can stuck. If the prerequisites are not properly there, it will throw error. But once the prerequisites are passed and it go ahead with the processing the steps like 1 2 3 4 5, then it will get installed. Then there will be no problem. And
Okay. So
installing
shall we continue from tomorrow then?
yeah. I just want to share, like, we will check the prerequisite part, and then we can continue the tomorrow. This is the long because I want today to install it, because tomorrow uh, we will be ready with the other thing. And I hope it will get installed now, no problem. How many of you have installed Exchange earlier?
No, I did not.
27, 2007, 2010, 2013, uncountable.
Oh my God.
Any other days?
बट उसके बाद सर वो 10-12 साल का गैप है बीच में.
Hmm. You can
और
see,
मेरा
even you have a good hardware, still it takes 1 hour to get installed.
yes, it will take, it's minimum it will take.
I just want to see that once it get copy and we get the prerequisites check passed, then everything is fine. And
Yes.
I'm sure that now it will go install properly without any errors, because main thing will be started from tomorrow, because today we are just getting started, like installation. But still the thing is that installation is also very important, because if you
Yes.
miss with any of the component, then this can be very hectic, like without knowing the things, it can like waste your plenty of hours. To see something, where is my this exchange installed? Because it's in C drive, it should work fine. I think we have to restart it for the to check this thing.
Which server, sir? AD?
Let me reopen it, or
This is
still it shows 88 schema object version. though it's not utilizing full CPU and memory, but it has the same.
How much memory you given to your this Exchange server memory?
I have given Exchange 12 GB.
And AD?
AD I have given 4 GB. 4 GB
Okay.
dynamic to 4 GB
Then
dynamic to AD
uh,
and 12 GB to Exchange.
so I have to earn 32, so it will work for me. Inshallah. I will migration. I will not able to do, but at least I will install.
Migration, and do you have a public IP as well?
No,
Okay.
but
You
I
can
want to
send the
test.
email, but you cannot receive it.
Yes. I will talk to my ISP provider here. Then I will try to get know that what is the cost for the static IP.
I am stopping the recording now because from now it will take like we can carry on
Yeah,
from
you
here.
can stop. You can stop, sir. No need.